Welcome to Standard Chartered India Money Insights, a podcast series that brings you topical insights and local perspectives on India's markets from the experts.
Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Singh. Welcome to our weekly podcast. Global equities consolidated after 3 consecutive weeks of gains as sentiments weakened amid signs of slowing economic activity. Major global indices ended their positive streak with the MSCI Asia ex-Japan and MSCI China indices declining 0.6% and 1.2% respectively, while the MSCI World Index closed flat for the week. In the US, the S&P 500 index and the Nasdaq Composite Index declined 0.1% and 1.1% respectively. Back home, Indian equities outperformed global peers, extending their positive run for a second consecutive week, supported by strong foreign investor buying and strong domestic macro data, with the manufacturing PMI improving over the last month and tax collections for the fiscal year 2023 exceeding budget estimates. The surprise decision by the RBI to pause the rate hike also boosted sentiments. The Nifty index rose 1.4% over the week, and the broader market's performance was mixed, with the Nifty Small Cap Index up 2.3%, while the Nifty Mid Cap Index was up 1.1% for the week, respectively. Among sectors, all sectors ended the week in green, with capital goods and realty among the best performers, with gains of over 3% over the week. The Indian fixed income market had one of the best weeks in 2023. Bond yields fell sharply across maturities amid falling US bond yields and the RBI's surprise decision to keep the policy rates unchanged in its April Monetary Policy Committee meeting. The shorter end of the curve responded sharply, with the 3-year and 5-year Indian government bond yields falling by 15 basis points and 16 basis points for the week, while the 10-year Indian government bond yield fell 11 basis points to close at 7.31%. The INR appreciated against the USD for the second consecutive week amid improving risk appetite, lower US bond yields, weaker US dollar, and improving foreign investor inflows. For the week, the INR rose 0.3% against the USD to close at 81.9 per dollar. Among the other notable updates for the week, the first one was on India's Monetary Policy Committee meeting for April. The RBI kept its policy repo rates unchanged at 6.5% after hiking repo rates by a cumulative 250 basis points in fiscal year 2023. The RBI retained its monetary stance to withdrawal of accommodation to contain inflation while supporting growth. The RBI, however, reiterated that this decision to pause came on the back of the latest data available and cautioned that this pause should not be construed as a pivot. On growth and inflation projections, the RBI revised its average inflation forecast for fiscal year 2024 lower by 10 basis points to 5.2% and revised its real GDP growth forecast higher for fiscal year 2024 by 10 basis points to 6.5% year-on-year. The second data was on India's manufacturing PMI, which rose to a 3-month high of 56.4 in March 2023 from 55.3 in the previous month. Output rose at the quickest pace since December, above its long-run average, and the new order growth was also at a 3-month high. Export sales accelerated while purchasing activity rose the most since May last year. On cost, input prices eased sequentially while selling prices rose at a pace broadly similar to the previous month. The third data was on India's services PMI, which moderated from last month but remained strong at 57.8 in March 2023. Both output and new orders growth remained strong, while export sales showed an expansion. On the pricing front, input cost inflation eased to the lowest since September 2020, while output cost inflation accelerated further. Overall, business sentiment fell to an 8-month low. At this point, I'll take a pause and thank you as always for listening. If you find this podcast useful, please like and subscribe. Have a great week ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered India Money Insights. Stay tuned for the latest updates and market trends by subscribing to our podcast. For more information, reach out to your Standard Chartered Relationship Manager or visit www.se.com/in.